Pepper going upstairs. Hey y'all, so we're gonna do a collective spread. If you guys haven't followed me, you know back in the day I used to do these all the time. We're bringing them back. We are bringing them back, honey, okay? So I always say, keep what resonates and leave out the rest. I'm trying to think of a better setup, but for now, this is good for now, what we're doing, where we're at. So as you may know, we are in Scorpio season at this time. We do have the moon is currently in Libra, 4 degrees, okay? I couldn't do a reading when the moon was in Scorpio. I just couldn't do it. Y'all would have heard all the deep, dark, everything. So now we're in an air sign. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, money, things that we value, okay? Mercury, the planet of communication right now, is in Sagittarius. But Venus is in Scorpio, okay? If you guys watch my TikToks or my short videos on here on YouTube, you guys will see those updates when I tell you about the planetary movements. So we do have a mixture, okay? We still got a lot of water because we have North Node, Neptune, Saturn, Scorpio, and Jupiter all in water energy. Fire's poking out with Mercury and Mars in the same sign of Sag. It's a lot of fire. It's a lot of fire. People are speaking and thinking. Everyone's in the mode of trying to free their mind at the moment. And the message that I got was letting go. You're in the mode of releasing and letting go during my meditation. So we're going to see how this plays out. So we don't know how long this is going to be. Get cozy. Some of you guys had a lot of pent-up, blocked energy. You could be around a person or in a certain place or doing certain things that are releasing that pent-up, blocked energy. What's the collective spread? What do you need to know? And they are falling in alignment, let me tell you. I got one that was on the flow. Okay, let's see what we got. Some passing energy here. Yep, healing. And I do read reversals, you guys. Okay. So let's see what, oh, I'm moving you guys. Let's see what we got here. Okay. What a spread. Yeah, a lot of healing. You guys have been recently inspired by someone. Or, I always like to say a person, place, or thing, because we're just talking about you, right? So you guys have definitely been inspired by something. A lot of healing going on. It's like you feel as if you had to fight and defeat. You were in a defensive mode, but also trying to stay away from conflict. It's like you don't want to argue, you don't want to fight, you don't want to battle, you don't want to harm anyone, you don't want to, I would say, repent. Because you feel in your energy that there is a whole world for you to walk into. There's a whole entire world. You have fulfilled something. There's something that you may have completed with the World card here. Okay. The Five of Swords is what I was just referring to in reverse. But with the World here, you do have, there's a lot of success. There's many things that you have been dabbling into to where you can now celebrate. Okay. You are opening new chapters right now. You guys could be traveling a lot, or you could be moving around a lot. There's a lot of moving parts to your world right now, to where it keeps you happy. When you're in movement and you're creating something or getting into something new and profound, it's like you're very consumed with this new world or this new version of you, because you could have repressed, Ace of Cups in reverse, you could have repressed a lot of energy. Okay, you could have been overly dependent on desiring something or wanting a person, place, or thing so much to where it caused you to be a little bit unstable, and something just wasn't fulfilling you. It wasn't filling up your cup, literally. Okay. And so you were curious. You were very curious to see, what can I do? What can I change? How can I grow? How can I be? How can I just spiritually get tapped in? Because a lot of you were neglecting yourself. You could have been neglecting your financial needs. You could have been just neglecting in investing in the people, places, and things that actually matter. You know, you were in an unsatisfied space, or there's just too much chaos around you. That could be what's going on a worldly basis. And so you were in a that caused you to avoid what you needed to get through. And so there goes that fight, you know. So I feel as if you were back and forth with fighting or suppressing or ignoring. It's like you don't want to be in a bad behavior. You don't want to be mean or rude or condescending, or, you know, you don't want to just survive. I feel like you wanted to thrive. And so here it comes. Right now, you could be in this mode of just wanting to feel successful. Everyone deems success in a different way with the Nine of Pentacles, right? It's kind of like you have everything that you, it's like good karma. Every good energy, every piece of work that you put out, you know, now is showing up. Everything is coming to you. So now you have a discipline. Now you feel independent again. Now you hear more good news than bad within your own bubble. So there's an inner peace that's here, that's coming in, or that you already have right now. It's like now you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, is what the Nine of Pentacles is saying here, okay? And will there be disappointments? Sure. Are we always happy every second of the day? No. Okay, Four of Cups energy. So going back to a space to where you feel at your best. What are those things that you do? It could be meditation. It could be listening to music. It could be rejecting people, places, and things that you know don't serve you anymore. Okay, so I feel like you're in this mode of revitalizing yourself and reevaluating what really matters to you, reevaluating what fills up your cup. You're definitely repositioning yourself. This could be physically. I'm feeling a big move here because Four of Cups is under the world. You could physically need to relocate yourself, or even relocate where you create or craft. Okay, you could relocate, you know, I'm feeling, oh, I just burped, excuse me. You just stop feeling no more pity, no more sadness, right? But if you did pity yourself trying to gain a person, place, or thing, brewing that energy, you transmuted it into something beautiful, whatever that may be. Okay, aka repositioning yourself in a better space, because now you are just moving away with, I don't care what nobody thinks, I don't care what nobody says, I don't care how I do this and how I'm going to go about it. I'm just going to go ahead and go forward, because you've been betrayed in the past. Okay, Seven of Swords here. So now you're plotting and planning, and you're I feel like it's this stealthy kind of an energy that you're bringing to the table here. you could be isolating yourself from the negativity, or just trying not to be in the old version of you and trying to feel out this new version of yourself. Okay, it's like you could be looked at as an outcast from peers. You could be looked at as different, but you don't care because this is your world. This is your movie. You're the main character. Okay, you're not going to be doing everything how society deemed you to do it and in the order that you're supposed to do it based on social norms. That's not the arena for you. And with this Queen of Wands here, that transmutation of energy allowed you to have more energy, and now you just want to fulfill whatever it is that you want to do. So naturally, you're in this loving energy. You have passion again. You have the fire here with this Queen of Wands, and you're more optimistic than pessimistic. Before, you probably thought this is never going to happen, whatever that may be. If you're trying to manifest a wife or a husband or a grand job to pay the bills or a better place to live, or, you know, just to be in a better energy, whatever that was for you. It's like now you're thinking clearly. Now you're moving stronger. Now you have the will to do so, because Queen of Wands energy is a very down-to-earth vibe. It's like you really want to just be you, transparent in your own skin, and be accepted for that. And accept yourself for that, to where you don't have to be X, Y, and Z to gain something. So this is causing you to be in a greater energy. Now, I also want to add in, with the healing, you're going to be, it's whatever is helping you to heal. I don't know, I feel like there could be someone in the mix, someone within your environment possibly, but there's something here that's been helping you to heal. Okay, I'm getting the number 8 with that. There's an infinite amount of healing that has been transpiring rapidly for a while now. Okay, many changes have come about, and the changes, sometimes they may look in disguise as something bad, but really they're leading you to a life of celebration, a life to start over. You know, some of you guys even feel lucky. Like you have a spurt of luck. You could be thinking, it just came to my head, who would want to be around me or be with me? Or it's like you were in these dark phases, but then you would pop out. And a lot of wisdom that you've gained from whatever you've been doing lately, or whoever you've been with, or whatever knowledge or wisdom that you've gained has release some sort of mastery that was hidden within you. And so more changes come, you know, more working on yourself and closing out old cycles. So this is going to take some time, but now I feel like you are building. We got a lot of 7s on the board here. With that 4 of Cups, a lot of building, stability, support, safety. You know, this could even be, this is really building something here, and it feels really good. This is something personal to you. This could have been a challenge for you to build this, and you had to be very calculated about how you move in certain circumstances, and you don't want to move in a calculated way. But I feel here you've got a lot of yeses on the board as well, with the World and 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. It's like, yes, yes, yes. This is the way to move. This is the way to go. Okay. So a lot of dreaming. We got fire. We've got you looking at the details of how things are transforming and really dissecting yourself internally. And in turn, your outside world is shifting. So this is really beautiful for you. I do also want to bring out no, you know what? I'm going to do a separate, I'll probably do another reading, but something is calling me. Oh, Well, actually, we're just gonna do clarified. We're just gonna get more messages and see. I want some confirmations on that. So yeah, this is really beautiful. Whatever it is that you guys are tapping into, I know it hasn't been easy. It's like been an up and down emotional roller coaster, but I feel like now you are here. You're now building towards things that actually matter to you. So this is a really grand energy, and I'm just really excited for you. A really grand energy. Okay. Ooh, right away. Yeah, you guys were very indecisive on what you wanted at one point. Or you just could have been very unaware. You could have been very confused with the Two of Swords here. It's like there was some communication. It could have been very defensive. You could have been holding things in, or you could have just been blind or trapped or having mixed signals about something. You know, it's like opposite sides missing each other in a sense. Yeah. So then, yep, it's like you were forced to break old patterns. You were forced to change your environment. So like I said, some of you guys had to travel sometime. Some of you guys had to move away from being a certain way. Like you just had to really let go because it made you feel stuck in a loop. It's like being like the hangman upside down. It's literally being stagnant in an area because you kept repeating the same thing. So this was a drastic transformation that you've been in. Whoa. Yes. And since you know, whatever it is that you had to get away from, whether it was your environment, people, places, and things, all the secrets and illusions and a lot of things came out. Okay. Now, there's information that you could have possibly withheld within you for a while. Okay. However, you know, now I feel as if you're a stronger person because we have the High Priestess in reverse with the King of Pentacles. So there is no harmony in you keeping anything to yourself. Okay. I feel as if, oops. Okay, we're back. So ever since then that you know, allowed yourself to release, and because you felt as if you didn't want to hold anything in. It's like you're a person that wants to love big. You want to go hard. You want to go and just be yourself while doing it. You want to be very transparent. So I feel as if with that, we do have the King of Pentacles here. Now, the King of Pentacles is like a proud father kind of an energy. Some of you guys even may have kids. You know, it's an authoritative kind of an energy. So this coming out, now you're proud because you're able to be yourself, okay, and be affectionate and kind and caring and loving and just more mature about the moves that you're making. And this is where you've always wanted to be. Maybe you just didn't have a partner to do so with, or maybe you just weren't around the right people, or maybe you weren't in the correct environment to allow yourself to be this person. And so whoever you're around, it could be helping, you know. Or you could just be seeing that now you made that move and now you're being more transparent and open with moving, with how you move, I should say. Now things are growing around you. Now you're more responsible than ever. Now you have a sense of security. That's King of Pentacles energy, okay? Now you have a lot to give. Now you have people around you that are worthy to where you want to give, okay? Very generous, very stable kind of energy. And I feel as if here you're in this accomplished mode. And like I said, you're building. You're building, you're going forward. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever that you just did, whatever big move that you just made, it's working. It's definitely working. And now there could be some type of obsession that's going through, most definitely, okay? You could be obsessed with just being successful. You could be obsessed with just making things work. There's some overindulgence going on, okay? Or you could have had a fear with this devil card energy. You're bound or chained to something, okay? There's an unbreakable bond that you could have started with someone. And Queen of Wands came out again. Like I said, energy of a queen. You know, this person could be, if we're talking about a person, you know, or it could be you, just natural energy of managing things, very inspirational. You know, there's teamwork makes the dream work. So there's like a smooth operation that's occurring here. Just very hardworking, you know. Queen of Wands is like the provider of their own family. So having a King of Pentacles pop out with the Queen of Wands right after that, this is a very nourishing energy. There's sexual energy too, because it's fire, passion, right? A lot of luck, a lot of ideas could spark. You know, it's like now you're able to attract the things that are good for you and work on yourself in the same token. So you could have a lot of ideas coming in on what you want to do, how you want to move, or you want to go. Some of you guys could have an entrepreneurial spirit. Okay, you could be building a business. You could be just thinking of all these things that you want to get done. It's like you want to write your footprints in the sand and you want to leave a legacy. Yep. And Nine of Pentacles came out again. Okay, with this other deck. Very abundant energy. Six of Cups as well at the same time. So Nine of Pentacles is feeling good. You know, you're happy about yourself. You're happy about life. You feel happy internally. You know, you're not caring about what other people think. That's Nine of Pentacles. You know, you're financially secure. You got everything going for you. It's like now you're in this phase of focusing on living comfortably, being yourself. And you know, you could have inherited something. Some of you guys could be a CEO, or giving the CEO big dick energy. You could be getting some money and like you feel fortunate to be moving where you're moving, or be fortunate with where you're at right now, even though it may not I don't know how to say it, even though it may not appear like, it's not like you're, how do I say it, you're just fortunate where you're at. You're a visionary. You're being very graceful and you're deserving of everything that you do have in this moment. And I feel as if some of you guys could have found a soulmate. I knew the love was going to come in. I knew it with the Six of Pentacles. It's like a nostalgic energy when you get Six of Cups. It's more so a playful energy, laughing and joking. You know, some of you guys could even be in a honeymoon phase. It could be very fun and endearing. You know, or shy, you know. So you can really see what's really playing out. So, hold on. Sorry. So, I love this for you. A lot of joy, a lot of warmth, a lot of happiness. Look, Keikoa. A lot of nostalgia, just a lot of innocent energy playing out. You can feel like if this is a person, I do want to do a love spread next. But I feel as if this is where your happiness is. There's a lot of new possibilities that are coming in for you, okay? A lot of possibilities. Yeah, and you guys, the Magician card came out sideways, so this does feel like magic. It's like you literally, the Magician card coming out, it's like you manifested whatever this is for yourself, okay? And I feel as if some of you guys can even be very telepathic, but there's this communication that's coming through. It's like you now have all the tools to get unstuck. You're busting out all the tools in your toolbox now. It's like, what experience did I learn? Who do I know that does that? Let me pull this out so that it can help you in the now with whatever that may be. And my light just went out. It's so funny. I gotta charge this one. So I love this for you. It's like now you got your power back. Okay. You definitely got your power back. Yep. 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's like you close out a cycle. 10 of Pentacles is happiness. It's like, you know, think of 10 of Pentacles as having the house, the kids, the love of your life, the job that you wanted, the pets, the family home, the garden. You know, it's bringing in everything, the finances, the money, just feeling whole. Okay, literally, if we're not talking about material items, it's just the feeling of feeling whole now, feeling grounded, feeling solid, having your foundation, you know. And 10 representing a new beginning because you ended a cycle. So there's a major cycle that was ended. Oh, it's jealous.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
Okay. So a lot of supportive self-respect playing out. So this is grand. This is like, it's literally getting, whatever you're doing is confirming that you are on your path. Okay. Even if you used to doubt yourself, you knew there was a way, but it felt a little slower. Now it feels like things are revving up because back then, yep, you were taking a gamble. And you could be taking a gamble. So, you know, you could have lost track of your goals and what you wanted to do, had no discipline, you're just oversleeping or overindulging and just risking it all. You know, I don't want to say desperate, but 7 of Pentacles in reverse could be that. Before, that's where that energy was coming from. Okay? And that fell on top of clarifying the 4 of Cups. You were just disappointed. You weren't content. There was something that wasn't moving that kept you stagnant. And now you've discovered yourself. So some of you guys literally had to walk away from an old version of yourself or an old environment or old ways of doing things, people, places, and things in order to turn your back and work on yourself. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy. Sometimes people don't want to look at the man in the mirror. So for you, I feel as if you did a lot of mirror work. You probably didn't realize, some of you guys were intentional with the work that you were doing, but everything started coming to the light. So now, when things already come to the light, it's easier for you to move. I always say, when people try to throw daggers or swords at you, things that was in your past, it's kind of like, you can't hurt me because I hurt myself by participating in X, Y, and Z or doing what I did. I already know what I did. I already know what I've been through. So you can't throw that stone at me, right? So with 8 of Cups here, you had to walk away, like I said, from people, places, and things, and now you're finding a deeper meaning to life. And this had to do with nothing that was tangible. So this is all internal. All internal. Yep. So now you're only in competition with yourself. 5 of Wands. This is healthy competition. Okay. Now, and if you are involved with working with people or in a connection, there's going to be healthy, you know, disagreements that could be playing out. Okay. You don't want to be around energies where people are pushing agendas on you. So now it's like you're in a battle with your mind, with yourself, because that's where you came from. So now you know it's all here. So it had to do a lot of unprogramming to reprogram. A lot of things were ego driven. You had to probably learn how to master your ego or have an ego death and use your ego in a healthy way. I love this for you. This is grand. Comment down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.